What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good? It's your man Theo Butler, S. Jaddix. I see you in the building. What's going on, big dog? You early. What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? That is not an echo. That is not to be confused with an echo. That's the other smart device that I be using. What's going on? What's up? How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday. Wednesday, and we all know what that means, right? What a week it was Wednesday. Yeah, that we coming at y'all and everything like that. We've had a busy week. A lot has been going on. A lot has been going on. I'm just gonna say a lot has been going on. Congratulations to Caitlin Clark. I heard she's the #1 overall draft pick. Everything like that. Shout out to you. Shout out to the young lady from LSU. She's in the news because from what we see, she make more money from her endorsements than her actual basketball contract. That's another story for another day. Keep telling y'all to raise the rim, but hey, y'all do what y'all gonna do. Y'all do what y'all gonna do. I just know it's the reason why the Harlem Globetrotters are still around. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Let me go ahead and make sure I keep up with everybody. We got Sunday night in here. Y'all know we got the first topic. I'm gonna make sure I let y'all know what the topics are. I don't want to be a rude host because one of these topics, I think y'all here for real, for real. Like I think y'all probably gonna leave after we discuss the topic. And it's the first topic. I'm not gonna make y'all wait. I'm not gonna do that. It's the first topic. We're gonna go ahead and get it on up out the way. But yeah, so the topics that we got on deck. DECK. Some of y'all get y'all mind out the gutter. Get y'all leave. It's Wednesday. I know it's the middle of the week. I know that's synonymous with something else, but get y'all mind out the gutter. So lack of hold on. This my big brother. This my big brother calling me. Big bro, what's going on? Big bro, what's going on? What's going on, big bro? Big bro got a couple questions for me. Big bro got a couple questions for me. He don't know he on the live. I don't care. He don't care. Oh, he don't care. Big bro live. Big bro live. Hold on. Big bro live. Let's go. Big bro live. That's what I wanted right there. Big bro live. So we got the big bro, D Real, then called into the show. Let's go. What you got, big bro? I was gonna ask you first. Have you read Avengers #12? House of the Fall of X. Fall of the House of X. No, I have not. No, I have not. Oh, you're gonna like that one. Okay, what's the next one? They take it down, Orcus. Okay. I mean, when I say hard, remember the last issue where they was playing in it? They did that. I will be going by the local comic book store tomorrow if it's okay with y'all. My brother D Real has been keeping up with Avengers. If you rocking with us like we rocking with y'all, like y'all rocking with us, what we will do during our Friday vibe, if my brother's okay with it, we will break down Avengers issue 12. Friday night vibes, just vibe. Bring what you drink, bring what you smoke. 9:30 to 11:30. That's okay with you, big bro? We can do that. Big bro say we. Big bro say we can do that. So we're gonna be on Big Brother's channel. That's Friday. Be Real with D Real, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. We gonna be there. Yes, one of the things we will be talking about is Avengers 12. What else you got, big dog? What else you got, big bro? What else I got? Well, I got Ultimate Black Panther, right? He said he got Ultimate Black Panther. Once again, now we can make Friday a nice little vibe if y'all want us to. Put it in the comment section. Let me know. We can make Friday night a nice little vibe. Yes, we can. Yes, vibe. Never mind. Go ahead, big bro. What else? Other than that, man, I'm from the LCS. I cited. I am going to be doing I'm gonna do a video on the Valorverse figure I got. Big bro. Now, mind you, he said he's gonna be doing a video on the Valorverse action figure that he got. The Valorverse action figure that he got is the Arctic Trooper. Is that the one you talking about, big bro?
That is the one I am talking about.
So y'all make sure y'all got y'all notifications on. Big bro got the art. I can tell y'all he's not gonna be the only one. Yes, I'm going to go get the Arctic Trooper myself and the Arctic Steel Brigade. Yes, me, myself, D-Real, my brother, and Mr. Ray Smith. We working on some stuff over here in the dungeon. We're gonna start calling it the dungeon. Or no, you know what? No, we ain't gonna call it the dungeon. It's the Cave of Bass. We over here in the Cave of Bass working on some stuff. Creating some stuff. Well, bro, let me get back to this live, bro. We gonna chop it up when I get off this, because you know it ain't gonna be about a couple of hours, and then you know it'll still be good time, still early, 8:30.
For sure, my G. I'll probably pull up in the chat here when I get settled, situated.
For sure. Be safe, brother.
All right,
Peace. So we got my big brother D-Real. We will be reviewing Avengers 12. That is a Fall of X tie-in. You heard him say it. It goes down. We're going to be talking about that Friday night vibes. Then also, from what he was saying, we're going to be talking about Ultimate Black Panther 3 Friday night vibes. Now, does that mean we still not going to do our individual comic book reviews? No. We still will be doing those. This will just be a discussion. Let me keep up with these notes, though, because I do not want to be a rude host. Some good cooking ahead. Yes, sir. We got Sunday night in the building. We got Night Tellum in the building. That notification came through today. Yes, sir. I got smoke for a certain. I don't know who did it. I don't believe it was me, though. Can we talk about Kevin ordering Marvel writers to make Kamala mutant? Suggest things about the treatment of T'Challa? We can. I went over it last year. You know what? I'm glad you said that. I'm starting to feel like, and I don't believe I'm by myself. I'm not gonna say I'm by myself, but I'm starting to feel like that dude. Y'all gonna understand the analogy when I put it out there. That explorer that goes out. You say you hear something. I say, you know what? I'm gonna go find out what that is. I might be gone for a day. I might be gone for an hour. Might be gone for a minute. I might be gone for a week. Might be gone for a month. Might be gone for a whole year. But and in the meantime, while I'm gone, you didn't forget why I left in the first place. You didn't forget why you was concerned. You didn't forget about that damn noise. I come back 1 second later, 1 minute later, 1 hour later, 1 day later, 1 week later, 1 month later, 1 year later. Don't matter. I come back and I say, hey, you remember that sound that you heard? Yeah, that's something. Now, mind you, you know damn good and well you didn't go look. You know I went to go look. You know why you didn't go, and you know why I went. You didn't care. I did. We both black now. We both black. I come back to you and I say, hey, you know that sound that we heard, because we both heard it, because we both looked at each other. We did like this. Did you hear that? I said, yeah. Did you hear that? You said, yeah. I said, you gonna go find out what it is? You said, no, it's probably nothing. I said, well, I'm gonna go see, just in case. You said, okay, let me know. Well, I come back and I let you know, hey, they tripping over there. And you gonna look at me and wave me off. That's how I have been feeling since 2020. Like I have been getting waved off by quite a few damn people. Now it's a problem. No, it was a problem in 2020. We could have stopped it then. It was a problem in 2020. Now we at no, it's been a damn problem. You just seeing it for what it is. Some of us been telling y'all there's an issue going on here. We said that. Not only did we tell you what the issue was, we told you why it was an issue. You ready? Here we go. I go to December 8th, 2020. Gabbo from Machiavelli Media is telling me to look at Derek Bozeman's video from Urban Faith, the video that has gotten no traction from nobody in black media since December 8th, 2020. I can't tell you one black journalist outside of the Urban Faith community that talked to Derek Bozeman. I can't. And I know somebody gonna say, well, what about that? Wasn't no interview. He said he was grieved. Then nobody asked him nothing else. That's what that was. We didn't ask him how he felt, not about his brother. No, Urban Faith did that. Everything else was about the cast, crew, Disney. I told y'all then I've earned a name, the receipt keeper. The reason why I've earned that nickname is because I keep receipts, not the one from the store. No, I keep receipts from celebrities. I keep receipts from journalists. Got to, especially in this day and age when folks want to rewrite history. Oh no, ain't no rewriting on my right. You ain't finna rewrite it on my watch. Okay, well, we go back to Derek Bozeman, December 8th, 2020. They don't like the image of a positive black man. There you go. He said it back then. Okay, well, give him to me. Give him to me. Give him to me. He said it back then. Go ahead and give him to me. Because you didn't know what was going on in December 8th, 2020. You knew James Rose was still paralyzed from the waist down. You did know that. You couldn't even explain it. Well, my bad. We practiced cognitive dissonance with that. Same damn movie in which we saw Bucky be put in suspended animation, right? Be put in that, whatever you want to call it, right? We got James walking around like this with Stark Tech in his back. Hold on. Tony Stark, didn't this dude use the damn extremist virus to cure him and Pepper? You saw Iron Man 3. I saw Iron Man 3. You read that comic book series. I read that comic book series. You read that story arc with extremist virus in it. I read that story arc with extremist virus in it. Thus, you and I both know, should they choose to bring Tony Stark back, whether it's Robert Downey Jr. playing that role or somebody else playing that role, there's literally a comic book storyline that allows for that to take place. We know that. Oh, but we can't do that for the brother. We don't want to do that for the brother. No. Mind you, you don't even know that James Rose is a lieutenant colonel in the MCU. You don't know how high ranking he is. We very seldom talk about his rank. You don't even know Sam Wilson's rank. We'll talk about everybody else's. But that black man that's in the military, hell no. You didn't even know Lamar Hoskins was a sergeant major. These black men, Derek told you why though. Derek told you why on December 8th. And just to help y'all out, that's the older brother. Chad, see that dude right there? That dude right there? Yeah, here we go. That's his older brother. Ain't nobody want to believe a word he had to say. Man of God, too. That's crazy. Older brother of the actor that everybody say they love, cherish, care about. You can't even give his older brother the time of day to hear him out. Wow. That's crazy. But had you listened to his brother would have told you why you getting piss poor representation of black men on screen. if you would have listened to his brother, all this BS nonsense alligator tears that you had going on with Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, when we were literally looking at the deletion, mistreatment of black men, had you listened to the older brother of the black actor, you say you went to the second movie to pay homage to pay your respects to, you've been like, oh, this disrespectful as hell. How is a movie disrespectful to a black man that by and large excludes the black man? How is a movie paying respect to a black man where by and large the movie is belittling and making a mockery of black men? I'm gonna wait on that one. Wakanda is a fictional black nation. Do we think the black actor, him, wanted the nation his character represented, made fun of, ridiculed, being conquered for the umpteenth time in his honor? In his honor. Because that's what we said we did it for. Do we think he would have wanted him, because he was the only one that picked up a damn comic book, somebody gave it to him, but do we think he would have wanted Queen Mother Ramunda, portrayed by Angela Bassett, killed off in his honor? Is that what we think? Ergo, while you got somebody able to make a BS statement talking about, make sure I get this right here, there's not enough viable black male characters in the X-Men according to new Marvel Comics boss. Damn. None? Not enough. That's crazy. You say not enough. Damn. Anybody else read Sword? S period, W period, O period, R period, D period. Anybody else besides me and Marcus read that? Wasn't Roberto DaCosta in there? In his right skin complexion, by the way, which will be another topic that we talk about. Wasn't the Afro-Brazilian in there? Wasn't Aurora in there? Wasn't Iska in there? Didn't Apocalypse show up in there? Mind you, amazing storylines written for all. Pause. Wasn't Sync in X-Men? Didn't we have this whole storyline about the children of tomorrow, which, by the way, ain't Darwin still in the damn vault? Darwin. How many black X-Men did I just mention? Do you consider them? See, maybe that's the problem. Maybe he doesn't consider them viable. Maybe that's the problem. But how long has Sync been around? We talking Generation X. Like I don't mean no harm, but I know we might be slipping on some stuff, but I didn't have no gray hairs when Sync came around. I didn't have no gray in my hair. I damn sure ain't had no locks. No, I had a fade. I had a fade. Sync wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing. I'm just asking some questions. He wasn't doing nothing. During the age of record, Sync wasn't moving nothing. Didn't him and Laura X-23 get into a whole behind relationship? Wasn't that a dangling plot thread? Because wasn't it like she died as a Children of the Vault when he came out, and now she done been reborn, but she ain't got none of... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out which one of us ain't reading. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this because I'm trying to figure out, because I'm just a customer. I'm just a customer. And I don't want to act like that, but I'm just a customer. And I think I done gave y'all enough information for y'all to be like, wait a minute, hold on, wait, hold on. It is some color X-Men. This guy. Didn't one Bishop in Tempo, didn't they Bishop War College? I know. But I read it. Me and Marcus, back of the bus, podcast. We started reviewing them. That was that. Okay, well, damn. I'm just saying, like, I ain't trying to act like that, but you say they not viable, but viable. Maybe this is the question. Viable to whom? Maybe that's the question we need to be asking. Viable to whom? Because I'm of the mindset, if the writing is good, you got a viable character. If the writing ain't good, you don't have a viable character. Watch this. Tosin. Now, I'm in the minority. I like Tosin as a character. I see his backstory and I like it. I do. But now we know who is writing it, right? We know who his creator is, which is probably why folks don't want to give. Because if Tosin blow up, then you low-key got to give credit to the dude that wrote him, and don't nobody like that dude because they still want to tar and feather that dude for what he did with T'Challa. But when you look at Tosin, why is Tosin not a viable character? Here we go. Shiro Yoshida, Sunfire. Is that a viable character? Got a nice little backstory. Viable. Is the character viable to the writer? Is what we should have been looking at. He was being disingenuous. I just put the article there. We're going to go ahead and open this puppy up because I want to make sure we got it. This is from Popverse. Yes, there's not enough viable black male characters in the X-Men, according to new Marvel Comics boss. Brevoort tackled the question about inclusion in the latest entry to his new letter, Man with a Hat. Notice how we So I'm gonna say it like this: we've gotten to this point now where we want representation, but we don't have the person in the room fighting for the representation. Somebody that's knowledgeable and somebody that cares. We don't have that. Notice I didn't say race. I didn't say ethnicity. I didn't say gender. I didn't say sexual orientation. No, I said we don't have somebody in the room that cares. Because, see, somebody in the room that cares is going to go above and beyond to do their due diligence to make sure they're getting the story right, regardless of who that character is. Somebody with integrity. Somebody that actually gives a damn. Because the person that gives a damn can show up day one, not have the knowledge regarding the character, but will go get the knowledge regarding the character because they showed up day one caring about the character. It's hard pressed. You're going to be hard pressed to find somebody doing right by the character they don't give two damns about. Let's read this. So this is by Grant DeArmond. This was published, by the way, November 9th, 2023. So his concerns regarding Black X-Men, this was last year. If you've been keeping up with X-Men comics in the past couple of years, it may surprise you to learn that Marvel has even bigger plans for its multitude of mutants. They've already been to Mars, become immortal, and established their own nation. But now the X-folks are taking on an even bigger role. Marvel's biggest brand, and with more focus than ever on the X titles, there's one issue that their commander-in-chief feels should be addressed: a lack of viable Black male characters. All right, let's back up for some context. The person making this statement is longtime Marvel shot caller Tom Brevoort, that's spelled B-R-E-V, V as in Victor, O-O-R-T, whose time editing Avenger titles like Civil War, Secret Invasion, and Secret War made him a notable actor in the history of the publisher and at least partially responsible for some key storylines in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. See where that go? Marvel Cinematic Universe. Don't y'all want me to talk about later on about how Kevin Feige ordered Kamala Khan to be knocked off? Y'all want me to talk about that later on? Right, I will. But you see what we're doing here? Yes. In August, Brevoort announced on his Facebook page that his intention was turning from the Earth's mightiest heroes to the uncanny X-Men, saying, after a quarter of a century editing Avengers and its associated titles, I'm going to be moving away from those characters and titles and instead stepping into the world of mutants. Today, Brevoort answered questions on his Substack about that world of mutants, at one point touching on the topic of diversity in the X-Men rosters. Specifically, Brevoort was asked, how do you find that balance of wanting more diversity but making sure it doesn't come off forced? You read the X-Men titles. Fall of X, House of X, Ten of Swords, all that. Who did we get? Did you get Gentle? Did you get Darwin? Did you get Monet? Did you get Sync? Course, we got Aurora. We did. Did you get Sunspot? Did you get Prodigy? Did you get Cecilia Reyes? Did you get Frenzy? Did you get Bishop? I don't work at Marvel. Those were all the mutants that you got. I don't work at Marvel. So how he don't know that? Because those are black mutants. You see the 6 titles coming out? I do. Where they at? My bad. Don't want to forget don't want to forget Manifold. Don't want to forget Gateway. I'm not gonna act like that. I like eating Fessy. I like eating Fessy so much. No, I got to make me an eating Fessy. Shout out to the Rock With Me Nation. Shout out to Mr. Ray Smith. He also has his own eating Fessy. We like these characters. Yeah, we do. We go ahead and we got to get the griot shorty too. We got to make it do what it do. Hey, we got to go to Big Bad Toy Store. Shout out to Mattel. We got to go order a Bobby Lashley action figure to make our own damn Gentle. That's what we got to damn do. We might as well say we're not going to get Sync. You'd have thought that when they released Monet, we were going, because they put her in her Generation X costume. You're like, okay. You give me Furnace too? The dude with the fire coming out of his chest? Oh, okay. I'm going to get Sync? No. No. Why would we? Sync was getting his play during the Krakoan age. He wasn't on that big ass cover. No, you had Gateway and Aurora. So we not going to get Sync as an action figure. Been looking for that action figure for the longest damn time. Guess we're going to have to do what we did with the Eden Fessy action figure. Customize them. Because you keep saying, what was that? I want to make sure viable. So you didn't see any viable X-Men black during the Krakoan age. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because when we look at 6 X-Men titles, we got 1 black X-Men. 1. And no, I'm not counting Aurora. 1. How is that possible? Prodigy was in with Frenzy, was in the Dead X-Men, 4-issue title. You made a promise to your X-Men fans that was pissed off when they read that Hellfire Gala issue where Nimrod came down and murked everybody. You had a roster sitting right there that had Frenzy on it, that had Sync on it, that had Prodigy on it. You made a promise to your X-Men fans that was going to be a legitimate X-Men roster. You lied. You lied. Juggernaut was supposed to be on that roster. You did that, didn't you? But you lied about everybody else. But you say you don't have no viable. Nah, that ain't it. But what do you do if you're a black X-Men fan? What do you do if you're a black X-Men fan? See, you, this way you got to figure it out. I saw somebody today say something about the main X-Men title look legit. You know, I understand why you would say that. Because I said it when I was your age at one time. It looked legit. Of course, my bad. Nah. I said that X-Men title looked legit when I was probably 15 years younger than you. See, at some point in time, when you want representation, you got to stop talking about it and you got to be about it. And right now, you're not prepared to do that. You prepared to keep talking about it. You prepared to keep answering questions about it, but you're not prepared to do nothing about it. Because you said that title looked legit. No, it don't. That title stopped looking legit when you was 15. Think about what I just said. And yeah, I'm talking to you. That title stopped looking legit when you was 15. You're in your 30s now. You're supposed to do better. You got kids, right? Your kids don't want to see themselves as X-Men. You don't think that's important. You don't think that's significant. You don't think that matter. We keep talking about representation. We keep talking about imagery. But we also keep signing off on the deletion of our imagery and our representation. We keep making piss poor excuses for our imagery and our representation. Ergo, Roberto da Costa. That's an Afro-Brazilian. Period. Now, if you're a comic book fan, you should at the very least know something about the colorization process. And when I say colorization process, I'm not talking about race. I'm not talking about ethnicity. No, I'm actually talking about the pixels that make up the picture. You should know something about that. And you should know that the comic book industry has struggled with dark colors since its inception. It's a reason why the Incredible Hulk showed up gray as opposed to green first. It was a color issue, a printing issue. The same printing issue they had when it come to making black pop on the printed page. And when I say make black pop, I'm not talking about a race. I'm not talking about an ethnicity. I'm talking about a costume. Just in case some of y'all don't remember it, T'Challa has a black costume. When he showed up, they had a problem with it. Ergo, the blue. I know quite a few of y'all love Aurora's costume on the X-Men animated series. I got a news flash for you. That costume was never white. It was black. But because they had an issue displaying the color properly in the comic books, the animation department, they couldn't get the black right either. So they made her costume white. Her costume is black. Yeah, they made a white variant of it, but this is her costume. It's black. Phastos is a dark-skinned, bald-headed brother. Always has been. But there have been some comics where Phastos has been damn near showing up as a bald-headed Caucasian because they can't get the color process right. Some of these brothers, when they've been doing comics with brothers and sisters, some of the brothers and sisters that look damn near orange because they can't get the color process right. Hell, if you read comics from back in the day, really, some brothers was walking around here with blue afros. I said that to say this. If you don't know, read. But just sounding stupid in regards to why somebody is passionate about a character's proper representation, I said it a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to say it again. When the last time you seen Superman show up with a damn Jerry curl? When the last time you seen Clark Kent show up with a tan? When the last time you seen a Joker show up with purple hair? See, that's the BS of it for me when it comes to us as a people. We'll sit up here and make excuse every day, all day for the stuff that we don't get right, but ain't nobody else got to deal with that. Bruce gonna always look like Bruce, but we'll sit up here and make an exception for why Azuri can't look like Azuri. Why? Azuri can't look like Azuri. Okay, that's fine. When last time you seen Alfred without a mustache? Oh, my bad. When the last time you seen Jay Garrick without his helmet? Hell, even when they came up with Earth 2, right out the new 52, y'all remember that? Earth 2, Jay Garrick, they made him younger. Yeah, hell yeah, they made him younger. Didn't that damn character have a damn helmet on his head too? They're going to keep that damn helmet. It's iconic. But in regards to black characters, a black person can't have enough pride. A black person can't have enough concern. A black person can't have enough knowledge for the black fictional character to be done right. We got to wait. We got to wait. And somebody black finna tell a black person to wait. When you know, as the black person that's telling the other black person to wait, other races ain't had to wait on nothing. Thus, you sound disingenuous as hell. And then watch this. My God is good. My God is good. You will come on social media and you will tell your brothers and sisters to wait. When you got so much to say about you having a damn blade game, God showed the world what it was. I didn't have to do a damn thing. Soon as you come out and say, let's wait, God dropped the information. Oh, they got an Iron Man game, Tony Stark in it. I didn't do nothing. God showed you to be false. While you sitting up here trying to get clicks and likes and everything like that, telling why don't we just give them the benefit of the doubt? The same damn day you bumped your damn gun when you know better. You knew better because you got black in your damn name. You knew better. God dropped it right there. And then just to let it be known, he ain't no joke. He used to let the mic smoke. Now I'm jamming when I'm done and make yours broke. I said it. Then he dropped the Wolverine information. 2 days later, you ain't got to lay the damn stand on. You told your brothers and sisters to wait on the Black Panther video game, and God said, no, your brothers and sisters ain't got to wait on a damn thing. I'm going to show folks just how much of a fraud you are by letting it be known. Wolverine, Logan is in Wolverine, and Tony Stark is in Iron Man. Now what you got to say? Now, mind you, you knew everything I knew. You did. You got access to the same information I got access to. You do. We both black. We are. We both content providers. We are. You got way more folks rocking with you than I do. You do. How'd you get it wrong? How'd you get it wrong? You and every other brother and sister that keep telling your fellow brothers and sisters to wait on that which they should have had during the 60s. How did you get it wrong? So just so, because I want to make sure I'm keeping up the speed with everything that we got going on this evening, that I'm talking like we supposed to be talking, talking that talk like we supposed to be talking, and I'm gonna keep up with these notes just to make sure viable black characters, we got enough, more than enough. But if black folks keep making excuses for why these characters ain't being treated like they supposed to, oh no, then we'll never have enough. And who we looking for to stick up for the black character, if not the black person, right? Shout out to the young lady who said this, Monet, the whole battalion. I'm hoping you got a Monet action figure. I'm doing. If you don't, Hasbro, listen, you need to get that action figure. It's a beautiful action figure. I think you'll be pleased by that. But shout out to her for bringing it to the attention. If we don't uplift these characters, who will? If we don't demand what's right for these characters, who will? It's more than enough people okay with T'Challa being gone that don't know and don't care. Don't care, don't know. No knowledge, no concern. How so? We had somebody do that today. We had somebody do that today. If not yesterday. Who the hell is in Jobu? I'm going to keep up with these notes, then I'm going to come right back. Who the hell is in Jobu? What's going on, Gray? I was happily surprised when I see Ultimate Black Panther issue was out today because I forgot all about it. Listen, no, I ain't forget all about that. And shout out to Brian Hill. I think he's doing something different with Eric Killmonger. Eric Killmonger and Jadaka. If he and T'Challa are going to be friends, and from what I'm seeing, that's the way it's going to be. That is that redemption story arc that I would have liked to have seen play out in the MCU. But hey, you got to care, right? Right, you got to care. I got smoke for Hill like I did Eve Ewing for. Wait, dang, hold on. He said you got smoke. I got all three covers that Boss Logic Killmonger covers. Man, Ultimate Back is too slow pacing wise, and T'Challa needs to show out tired of lectures for the king. Need more ass kicking from it. I don't even know what to say because now, mind you, me being fair, you got folks got a lot of ass whooping. T'Challa whooped a lot of behind in Eve Ewing's run. Cause I believe in being fair. Who you saw T'Challa put hands on in Eve Ewing first issue? He did. He did. So when I just want to be fair. In Eve Ewing's first issue, T'Challa got into a fight. More than one. And because I still got her run up there. Like it's right above him, right there. Yeah. He beat down a whole Deathlock. Put hands on Basil. He did. Now by in 3 issues, my dog. Now what wound up happening was folks didn't like the fact that the fight scenes weren't lasting long. But if he is the most dangerous man alive, that's what they say. If he's the most dangerous man alive, then ain't no fight with T'Challa supposed to last long. Because he's especially in Wakanda. Because even though I know we got something going on right now with him being the king of Wakanda, he still is the Avatar Bast. And I don't think Buddy taking no beat downs in Wakanda. I don't think that's how. So I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Keep up. Let me see. To be fair to Eve, she delivered more action for T'Challa at least. Okay, there we go. That's my big dog. But I would save most of my heat for Friday. Damn. All right. See, he's saving it for Friday. Friday, just to let y'all know, we coming to y'all. Just vibing on my brother D Real's channel. Bring what you drink. Bring what you drink. Bring what you smoke. Nothing serious. We vibing. We letting our hair down. It's Friday. It's the weekend. So we just place where grown folk can come in and don't be looking at me crazy. You watch Club Shay Shay, we doing it over here. Except we doing it with comic. What's going on, Kamoya? What's going on? D Steezel. The Rock With Me Nation moderator is in the building. On the moderator, that's kind of like the security guard. Watch what you say. We can agree to disagree, but we're gonna be respectful. Yeah, there we go. So we got Gray in the building. No rewriting narratives here, not at all. Gray, what does that cover look like? I might have to man, go jump on. Grand Madam Tarot, my mentor, is in the building. Thank you so much, Grand Madam, for showing up. Thank you for being here. And Grand Madam, I'm calling you after this show. We gotta talk. We do. Got all that going on. Kamoyo Theo is the infinite cash register. He never runs out of receipt. You never know when you got to go back to the store. He called and the fix was in, saw it coming. As soon as I saw T'Challa had no super juniors, and minimal screen time in BP1. Dumbest I ever heard. What's going on, Ronnie? What's going on, Professor Film? What's going on? Make sure I get everybody in here. Not telling your Twitter handle the same. I agree with Tom, but what he is doing to solve the problem. We have seen 5 X-Men team books and only one black man, X97 synergy, but no Bishop or Sunspot. I do agree we get a lot of black X-Men with lame powers, but where is the focus on the ones we do have? And let's keep Birdo, Darwin, and Apocalypse looking black as well. Let me say this. When we say, because somebody else said that, lame powers. Let me see. Bishop can absorb energy and redirect it. Sync does not have to do what Rogue has to do. She has to touch somebody to gain their abilities. No, Sync just need to be around you. Tempo. Speed up time, slow down time. It's not bad. Gentle. His name is ironic, by the way. That cause low key, that's strong guy. Low key, that's strong guy. My daughter would say high key. That's strong guy. You hit him, he get bigger. Gotta have vibranium tattoos to keep his abilities in check. Okay. Darwin. Well, damn, I still feel some type of way about X-Men First Class, but you can adapt to anything. You didn't beat hella down. Sunspot. Roberto DaCosta. Okay, so you can absorb solar energy, making you super strong, fast even. You low-key even got the ability to fly. Now, you know what I don't understand, what I've never liked about Sunspot's power? The fact that he turns black. Theo, what do you mean when you say that? Well, when his powers are activated, he turns black. But they say he's still vulnerable. No, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. Sunspot. Him turning black means he's that damn hot. Okay, well, anything going towards him needs to melt getting near him based on his ability. Because if we finna sit up here and say Cannonball is invulnerable when he's activating his powers, what are we sitting up here? I'm not sitting up here saying Sunspot has to have skin like Luke Cage, but what is penetrating that energy field when he's activated his abilities? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. But that's an interesting power set. There's nothing lame about that. And I don't know if I mentioned Prodigy, but so you just as smart as everybody else? Soon as you get near them, well, hell, that's the mental aspect to Sync's abilities. Now, I don't know how this working, because if Sync is in the vicinity of Prodigy, you know, we do this whole mutant circuit, then whatever somebody knows, Prodigy gonna know it, Sync gonna know it. Roll can't do none of that unless she touched them. I don't think we have black mutants with lame abilities. I think we have black mutants that folks don't want to do nothing with, because we've seen, okay, hold on. Jubilee. Jubilee. Now they didn't went back and said what she's capable of doing on a subatomic level, but stay right there. Jubilee. It's Jubilee. It's Jubilee. Jubilation Lee. Her power's not lame? Shit. Hold on. Cypher. Doug Ramsey. Right. It's how you write the character. It's how you write the character. It's how you write the character. Putting Apocalypse on that list is funny to me. You know what, though? He should be. Because I've always felt like Apocalypse was black. Ain't my fault. In Sabin Nur. Well, that don't sound like no white name to me. That ain't never sounded like no white name to me. It sounded Egyptian, but where's Egypt at? I know folks want to act like it's not there. I get it. I understand it. Because black is something negative that two white folks told you. So you Egyptian, you don't want nothing to do with black. I think it's sad, because based on what them two white dudes do, the fact that Egypt is on the continent of Africa make your Egyptian ass just as black as the Africans down south. Your ass black. I'm sorry. Nevertheless, that ain't the point of this. The point of this is that, yeah, Apocalypse, let me say that's the first mutant, right? It's a lot of first similarities there. That's the first mutant. Okay, well, where the first man was made? What, Lucy, Africa. Okay, well, then we just, then the dude from Russia just pull out something with a picture of God. Who that was? We crazy, because I was like, damn, I didn't seen that picture before. Man, to keep the party rolling, Ricky Gibson is just sitting there waiting to be used. Ricky Gibson probably won't be used until, watch this, great. Ricky Gibson will be used the day I walk into Marvel and you hit me up on the phone and you say, Theo, put Ricky Gibson in the book. That's when that'll happen. Yep, I just checked. I haven't been on there in like a year. Yes, they really showing in Sabin Nur pre-mutation. They don't be wanting to tell nobody what your boy is. Egypt. That's all I need to know. Egypt and in Sabin Nur. That's all I need to know. Just like ain't nobody got to tell me what Shashevsky is. Ain't nobody got to tell me what Putski is. You ain't got to tell me. Putski. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, in Sabin Nur. That ain't from the same place Putski is. That ain't the same place as Mendoza. That ain't the same place as Shashevsky. That ain't the same place as Butler. In Sabin Nur, that's something different. That's something different. I pretty much know the region that name coming from. So yeah. Even when he was reborn gray skin because they didn't want to make it black. I'm gonna help y'all out. Anytime you see a comic book character show up with lips, go with that. You need me to say that one more time? Anytime you see a comic book character show up with some lips, forget the pigmentation. That tell you everything. That lets you know what the artist intended. And since I've been knowing in Sabanur, going all the way back to X Factor, my dog that has some lips. What I do notice about the X-Men is lacking the black and other POC Omega. The same way they went above and beyond to tell us that Aurora was an Omega level mutant, they put that same energy to tell us that Eden Fessy wasn't. Now, mind you, this dude is doing stuff Nightcrawler can't do. But don't nobody want to say that. Like, this dude is not once, but damn it, twice. This dude then teleported to, I get it. I hear it. He talking to the universe. Sound good. Sound good. I done seen this dude teleport the Sword space station not once, not twice, but 3 times. This dude teleported. This dude. I'm reading Sword. This dude. He pops into Peter Gyrick's office. He pop into Gyrick's office. Not his whole body. He just peeping in through a hole. He looking. He sees some files. Nightcrawler cannot do this. He not doing Kitty Pryde stuff. He not phasing through nothing. He pop up. He stick his arm through. He pick up the files and take the files. But he not Omega level. No, you don't want to say he Omega level. That's too much. I really want to say Aurora is the only Omega level mutant that brothers and sisters can claim. We ain't seen nobody else doing what Bishop can do. We ain't seen nobody else do what Sunspot can do. Nobody is teleporting nothing, no one on Eden Fessy's level. It's somebody else out there. Who? Sync not Omega level. It's up to Sync whether or not he even using your abilities. Like, once he get in your vicinity, he got you. He ain't got to come back around. And his powers then updated to the point it used to be he could only copy mutant abilities. No, it's not like that no more. Sync copying everybody's ability. That's not Omega level. That's so wait. Because I could make an easy argument and say, damn near everybody that got sent to the vault should be Omega level. But now we don't want to do that now. Because who are we sent to the vault? Okay, we sent Laura. You don't want to say that? Because then that would make her, that would evolve her past Wolverine. That would make her an Omega level feral mutant. We don't want to do that? Well, Darwin should be Omega level, period. Because who else has that ability? Okay, well, you got Sync. You sent him into the vault too. Who? Never mind. I don't, but you say ain't no viable X-Men. I just gave you 2 of them. You got Prodigy. Okay, well, you know me, because I believe sharing is caring. If you know me, grow me. That's how I feel about stuff. And Miss Monet did her doggone thing, because she actually had some photos on here and everything like that. And so what I'm gonna do is this, because I want to make sure she's getting the credit that she deserves and everything like that. Let me see who she got on here. Let me see, turn this thing around here. Because let me see here. Bishop, I mentioned him. Sync, Apocalypse, we mentioned him too. Third Eye, ain't seen him in a minute. Sunspot, We talked about him. They can't get the colorization right. But once again, that's a dark-skinned brother. And yes, if we can get it right with the Caucasian characters, or if you're fine with them getting it right with the Caucasian characters, then stop being blasé when it comes with the characters of color. Just stop doing that. It's bad enough when somebody else do it, but when my brothers and sisters start making excuses like that, when you know damn good and well you can recognize the white character, pick the white character out of a lineup because their look is so damn distinctive, then stop being okay with your characters, your representation not being just as damn distinctive. It's piss poor. Who we looking at? We got Prodigy, talked about it. Kafka, don't know what happened to Kafka. Darwin. Let's see here, keep it going. Let me see. Shola? Nope. Maggot. I don't know where Maggot at. Brother Nature. Ain't seen it. Fuse. Radiant. Bedlam. Nope. Gentle. MIA. Last time we saw Gentle. Oraco. Gorgeous George. They're not going to be viable, big dog, if you don't use them. You ain't got no excuse, because I saw all the black X-Men just like every X-Men fan did. We know all the black mutants that got used during the Krakoan age. So it's not that they viable. You don't see no use in them. Well, at this age that I am, what I'm going to say to my brothers and sisters is this. If they don't see no use in you, you shouldn't see no use in them. What do I mean by that? Don't buy them X-Men comic books. Somebody is going to tell you to buy them because they're X-Men. I get it. It's going to be some brothers and sisters that are excited about X-Men comic books. I'm telling you, I'm unapologetically black, African-American, African, whatever you want to say. I'm only buying one comic, Storm. I done bought enough X-Men comics in my lifetime that had a little bit of me in it, or didn't have me in it at all. I'm good with Marvel. They didn't got my money. I'm not giving them nothing else. I ain't in it. I ain't got nothing for them. Especially when you're going to lie. I read them stories. How sad this is, like the same excuse anime manga artists used when they said drawing and coloring black people was too difficult, so they just gave up altogether. And somebody once told me, if you don't want to do it, you'll make 1,000 excuses for why you don't want to do it. If you want to do it, you'll get it done. Don't we have a whole event at DC's about an heir to apocalypse going on right now? What are the chances the heir would be a black mutant? 0. I would tell you, be lucky if the heir is brown. His children black. He ain't got one. His wife ain't even white. She black too. So I don't know how they finna do that one. Now watch this. It's easy for them to do it if you ain't read the comics. If you didn't read anything during this X event, Krakoa era, somebody will be able to come along later on and tell you that Apocalypse's wife is white. They'll be able to tell you that. And if you go along subliminally, subconsciously, with that mindset that a black person doesn't know as much as a white person, the black person who reads comic books will be able to come back and tell you, no, Apocalypse family is black. You won't believe them. You won't believe them. They can tell you to go look it up on Marvel Unlimited. You won't do them. You won't do it. You won't believe it because the person telling you that is black, and you have been programmed that the white person knows more than the black person. Good evening. What's going on? What's going on, Big Chad? What's going on? Apocalypse Reborn and Rick Remender's X-Force was a good story, but I couldn't stand their kid Apocalypse era. That was kind of weird. That kid didn't look black to me either, didn't he? I think I was still unbanned on CBR forums during that period. You got banned on CBR? They banning folks over there? Apocalypse doing anything nice doesn't work for me. I think if it fits the storyline, I don't know if I necessarily look at it him doing something nice as much as I look at him doing something that's consistent with who he is as a character. Like the survival of the fittest. If the mutants are supposed to be that, then I would think that he would want, because if the mutants are supposed to be the evolution of mankind, then he would want the mutants to evolve to be the soul of Earth. So I don't know if I necessarily look at. I know how they're writing them, and I definitely do understand what you're saying, Steve. I don't know if I necessarily look at Apocalypse as being a hero, more like an anti-hero per se, more like Magneto. He's gonna do what's in the best interest of mutants. He ain't checking for nobody else. They must think we stupid for real. Ain't no way he don't know the black prominent mutants exist. And if you believe that's the case, then make one. Well, how can I say it? The best way I say it is this, now tell them. Who has the floor? Who has the microphone? And what I mean by that when I say that is who is getting the attention as far as being comic book reviewers, content providers per se. What I would say to you is that if you are rocking with somebody who's a comic book content provider, and the best way I can say it is this: there are quite a few of us who, when you see pictures pop, which makes it tedious, I'll say that, tedious, we're not getting the digital prints from Marvel. We're going to the comic book store, we're reading the comic book, then we're laying the comic book down on a flat surface, making sure we got the right lighting, and then we're taking a picture of whatever box we think, a page we think is going to be adequate to fit how we're speaking at that particular time, and that's how we're doing it. Well, when you a Marvel stan, you getting a digital printout. Like you're getting a digital printout. So you're not having to do what we're having to do. There's somebody right now, when they do their comic book reviews and everything, you see the words missing from the word bubble. How you think that happened? How you think that happened? So I don't want to say they think we're stupid, but they don't think we pay attention. And we don't, as I said today to Planet Fanatics, I said that today to him on Twitter. The thing is that our voices have to be louder. Our voices have to be louder because they think we're the unknown, we're not here. Well, we're doing a piss poor job of letting them know that we're here because to a degree, we still advertise for them. To a degree, we still promote for them. Very seldom do we all come out and just say, nah, that's effed up. And we're not going to come out and say, by and large, unlike them, which is the it's something to be said about the Snyderverse fan group. It's something to be said about that fan base. That fan base got a whole damn movie made. A 3-hour movie. Like the studio heard that fan base and capitulated to that fan. And that fan base did not disappoint. That fan base didn't disappoint. Hell, what's the dude name right now? Todd McFarlane, who makes action figures. He's just right now, he's releasing a Justice League wave of action figures. The Snyderverse, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, Flash, the Snyderverse. They did that. Well, if you're a black superhero fan, you're going to have to start becoming just that damn adamant. Like I don't want to, because too much has happened already. It's almost like you're going to have to say, if it ain't black, I ain't messing with it. And that's going to have to be your mindset, because we went too far in the opposite direction for so long that if you want to get it back, you're going to have to cut it off. You want to get it back, you're going to have to cut it off. It's going to have to be enough of us that start becoming unapologetically black. And our mindset is going to have to be, unfortunately, until the momentum shifts back, until that pendulum swings to the middle where it's supposed to be, it's going to have to be where more than enough of us are like, if it ain't black, we're not messing with it. If it ain't black, we're not even talking about it. You got to make them feel it financially. And right now, we're not there. We not there. I'm not going to mention anybody's names, but until we, more than enough of us, become unapologetically black, I'm not saying dislike another ethnic group, dislike another demographic. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying if you black, and that's going to have to be that. And we're going to have to stop looking at each other talking about, well, that's a black female. Don't matter. That's a black male. Don't matter. That's a black heterosexual. Don't matter. That's a black member of the LGBTQ plus. Don't matter. No, we all black. It's going to have to be we all black, and that's that. And we're going to have to start looking out for black interest. Oh, watch this. You watching X-Men 97? Okay, cool. You see the preview. Any black characters showing up in that episode? No, don't watch it. See, it's more than one way to skin a cat. Did I tell you not to watch X-Men 97? No. I said preview the episode. Ain't no black character showing up in that episode? Don't watch it. You don't like the way Sunspot look? Okay. mheroes@marvel.com, okay to print. You don't like the fact that the Krakoa era then ended and we got little to no black representation? mheroes@marvel.com and tell them I'm not effing with the X-Men, and tell them why. You dropped 6 titles. I ain't in either one of them. I'm a black comic book fan. I'm done with the X-Men. The only title I will be supporting is Storm. Tell them why. They think we don't read? Let them know we right. I'm not effing with y'all no more. Tell them why. Got Eve on a book with no black X-Men. I'm going to read this note and I'm going to comment on it. Got Eve Ewing on a book with no black X-Men that I can see. Uncanny is supposed to have like 4 new mutants, but I'd rather just have Sync and Monet reteam with Jubilee. Dan Gamble on a new black. Okay, so Eve Ewing, exceptional X-Men. When we say got, we need to be sure she didn't choose that herself. And why do I say that? Well, it would be easy for any of us to say they put her on that book. But there are some consistencies, some patterns that I noticed, if you will. So from what I was told, Ironheart, transgender character she introduces. Photon, the I forget the character's name, that was in the Photon book with her. Then we got Basic, Black Panther. So she gets the X-Men title. We got Emma Frost and we got Kate Pride. And then we got 3 new characters, 3 new X-Men. One of them is transgender. So it's safe to say she wants to plant the flag for that demographic. Okay, cool. I would have felt better about a transgender character being successful surrounded by X-Men characters that are already established. I don't like that at all. understand what she's trying to do, understand what she's wanting to do. And I applaud her for it. I don't think it's going to be successful. First of all, it's Emma Frost and Kate Pride. I don't know who checking for that book. And I get it. It's a female leading the team. Kitty Pryde is going to be leading the team. Thus, we need a female writer to write the book. I don't know anybody checking for Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost like that, because those are your two headline characters in that comic. I don't. The Beyonder, that's who she had in the Beyonder didn't look like the Beyonder. The Beyonder back in the day looked like Michael Jackson. This Beyonder, you was like, okay, see where you're going. That said, I don't like her chances of, especially coming off of Black Panther, where she only got 10 issues. I don't like her chances of being successful on this run with the characters that she had. I don't know if she selected them characters or if they selected them characters. I don't know if she selected to be on that book or if they selected her to be on that book. What I will tell you is this: I don't like the chances of success considering that lineup. I don't. I don't. And I think if the goal was to highlight a specific character, a specific sexual orientation, that character shouldn't have been on that book. That character should have been on that book with Scott Summers, or that character should have been on that book with Rogue. But over there, no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Takes me a while to get used to brand new characters, but several Black Mutants dropped in the night. Yeah, they did. They've been around. Like seeing how Tom is treating Sync, Sunspot, Eden Fessy, Gentle. What is to say any of his new black male mutants stick past his tenure, or if it's back to ground zero after Tom walked? It's back to ground zero now. It's back to ground zero. That wraparound cover, that big promotional cover that they got, where you just see Aurora and Gateway, it's back to ground zero. If you look at the 6 X-Men titles that they releasing, for us anyway, it's back to ground zero. Roberto's been whitewashed twice already on the big screen. Yep. And speaking of that, so Roberto DaCosta. First of all, let me say this. Sometimes we just need to sit back, listen to what the other person got to say. You never know. You and the person might be on the same page. You just might be saying it differently. Something happened like that today in Twitter. I don't believe both people, which is the damnedest thing, because okay, so I'm gonna say it. So and shout out to him and everything like that. I'll make sure I get his name. DC Stan is what his name is. But and I'm mentioning this just because I think it's funny. So DC Stan was on Twitter and was catching flack. DC Stan was on Twitter catching flack. Now, first of all, I'm saying it like this because I want y'all to get it. He white. He was catching flack for standing up for black representation from black folks. I kid you not. My dog was catching hell. And I had to say, wait. You really catching hell from black folks for defending black He was lit, but the thing is nobody was listening. So here's what set it off. The actor who played Roberto DaCosta in the movie. He said he wanted to come back and play Roberto DaCosta. Well, Buddy said, no, you can go straight to hell with that nonsense. Folks got offended. How dare you? You telling him he need to die. That's not what he was saying. That's not what he was saying. That's not even what he was implying. But DC Stan took flack from black folks that wasn't even paying attention to what he was saying. So let me help you out. So we know Halle Berry portrayed Aurora Monroe. We know the backlash that received in the media. Okay, well, we know the other young lady, Miss Ship, if you will, that played Aurora Monroe after Halle Berry did it. Well, if you follow comic book news, like I follow comic book news, you know she talked recently about that role. Would she take it up again? No, she wouldn't, because she understood the nuances involving that role, i.e., the complexion of that character. She know that complexion matters. Thus, she wouldn't want to do it. She would want to see a dark-skinned sister take up the role. Well, Buddy know this. He know who Roberto DaCosto is, and he know that's an Afro-Brazilian. He want the role. No, we don't want to see you in the role. We're talking about black representation and black imagery. If you cared about it, you wouldn't want to be in the role, no different than Miss Ship no longer wanted to be in the role of Aurora Monroe. You don't give two damns about imagery and representation. You care about your pockets. That's what's wrong with us as a people right now. Way too many of us, when it comes to our imagery and our representation, only care about our pockets. No, bro, we don't want to see you as Roberto DaCosta. And you disingenuous for saying you want to take up that role again. And any black person going after DC Stan, you might want to revisit what you said to him, because he wasn't wrong. The question is, why did you have a problem with what he was saying? Make sure I stay with this in regards to this. So if we talking about color, we talking about representation, okay, then we need to start being unapologetically black about it. Stop yes-a-bossing. Stop yes-a-massing with it. Say no, because ain't nobody else doing that. Ain't nobody else doing that. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, be just as adamant as MAGA is. You just gonna be as adamant for a better reason. If they can be adamant about that, you can be adamant about some stuff too and not feel bad about it. That's the other thing. Stop feeling bad about loving black. Stop apologizing for it. Stop feeling sorry for it, because ain't nobody else doing that with theirs. Stand 10 toes down for yours. Keep going. Matthew Moreau, what's going on? Big Chad in the building. Colorists don't get the memo from lazy editors. Nope. Tom X-Men had 2 out of 7 POC. His new age renamed Edie, a black girl from Oya to Tempest. Uncanny set in New Orleans. Bro, we talked about all that. We did. You in the Big Easy and ain't got no black X-Men? You like it, I love it. This is what happens when you keep capitulating with your representation. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't buy one X-Men title. They would see that decline just like that. And they would feel it from the black demographic. They'd be like, damn, what's going on? Like, it should be literally where comic book store owners are literally telling Diamond Select, Diamond, who, hey, they not buying them comic books. Say what? Yeah. Because folks talk. Okay, well, it should be just that damn simple. Hey, man, they're not buying X-Men comics. Yeah, black folks coming in buying something else. Then that'll reach Marvel. They'll start seeing the fact they're taking that L, and oh boy, they feel like he got so much to say in regards to non-viable black. I bet you he'll find some viable black X-Men in. I bet he finds some viable black X-Men then. But to get that, you're going to have to be unapologetically black. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm telling y'all off the rip. I'm only buying Storm. I'm only buying Storm. I'm not going to be made to feel bad about nothing else. I'm only buying Storm. I'm an X-Men fan. I'm only buying Storm. Keep up. Got these notes here. Since we are talking about Sunspot Comics, explain maybe the biggest black comic YouTube went full and defended Henry Zaga and White. I'm not. If you think if you talking about who I think, I'm trying not to do that over here. At the end of the day, you can only control what you can control. Folks gonna do what they gonna do, and you never know why they doing it. Uh, you never know, and sometimes it might just need to be a conversation needs to be had between parties and everything like that. I know who I am. I know what I represent. I'm gonna make it do. I'm gonna do my best to stay consistent. So I understand where you're going, S. Jadis. I think I saw a little bit of that, and so to not feel some type of way, I think I just turned from the channel. Said we should bring back Zaga as Sunspot. I was always sus on him, but glad to have it confirmed. He also defended Al Art Wild from a supposed. That'll be the. He can come back, just not as Sunspot. And that's the thing that I talked about before. We say we want black representation, but I got questions. I got questions. When I did the live yesterday, we sit around here and we look at Mahershala Ali. They keep pushing off Blade. Well, Brian Hill could have wrote you a script for Blade. He done already wrote the scripts. Okay, you look at Mr. Mateen. Yahya Abdul Mateen. Dude is 6'3". You look at Kevin Grigo, he says he wants somebody 6'4", 6'5", 6'6" to play Adam Bashir. Well, he can do it. Right hairstyle, right skin complexion, right pigmentation. Let me rephrase that. Right hairstyle, right race, right skin complexion, right? We say we want black representation. We know who Roberto da Costa is. There's a young Afro-Brazilian actor out there who could use that money, put it into their family, and have life-changing money for their family. We could get that Brazilian, take that character, somebody who actually cares about that character, and give that character meaningful representation on Disney Plus. Let that character, the actor, be the voice actor when we do animations for Disney, Marvel. Let that actor be around for 10, 15 years playing the role of Sunspot, doing things that we saw Sunspot do in the comics, pivotal roles, mind you. The role from Time Runs Out, when he was the one that was making all the power moves, when he was running AIM. We keep thinking for whatever reason that people with pigmentation in their skin don't want to see themselves on film, don't want to see themselves as the hero, don't want to see themselves saving the world. And if the world don't see us saving it, the world don't think we capable. If we don't put it in fiction, why we thinking it's possible real time? Why we think people checking for us real time? So I'm gonna let the YouTuber be great. I'm unapologetically black. That's where I'm at with it. I said what I said. I meant what I meant. No, Roberto da Costa needs to be Afro-Brazilian, and I think I did a great job articulating why. Somebody else, hey, they get in where they fit in. Rob's a diehard X fanboy, and he does promos for Marvel. Remember when I said folks get digital copies with no words in the balloons? I don't see how that matters. Kevin Feige might try to bring back Ann Taylor-Joy, but Zaga is no name with no clout. D. Steezer ain't at D. Steezer ain't no besides him is anyone clamoring for anyone but Joy and maybe Massey. What we say is we're not checking for none of that. If Roberto, but it has to be, and that's the problem. It's not enough of us, in my opinion, that are speaking factual. There's too many of us pushing the agenda of the company. Whether we want to work for the company or whether we're already getting paid for the company. You don't have enough of us listening to those who have no dog in the fight other than the fact that they know the history of these characters. That's it. Yeah, Rob, you got folks that really know about black characters, and I'm saying you probably got a revolution going on right now in regards to content providers, in regards to superheroes and things of that nature. So I want to make sure I say this right. There are those of us, when it comes to T'Challa, Black Panther, black superheroes, it's not a popularity thing. It's a pride thing. It's a pride thing. We're not doing it for kicks and giggles. No, we doing it because we genuinely care. And quite a few of us have been caring about these characters since the 70s. We look at our people and the correlation of these characters since the 70s. So for us, it's not, some of us, not all of us, for some of us, it's not just about, well, I want to make money on YouTube. It's not just about, I want to have 1,000, 10,000 followers. No. It's about, I want better for my people. But when you want better for your people, there's no compromise in that. Like when you say you want better for your people, there's no compromise, there's no settling, there's no capitulation. It's like, no, that's a line in the sand drawn. I want better for my people. Now, some of us have even went so far to say, I demand better for my people. Now, that's demanding better, whether it's something serious or something not serious. I demand for me and mine what I've watched everybody else get freely since I've been living. And part of that is I want me and mine to have reoccurring comic book characters. I want our children to have characters that they can talk about with their children. That's what I want. Because I can go around and other YouTubers see them sitting around and I'm feeling a little bit of envious because I'm looking at a father do a Saturday morning YouTube with his daughter talking about Superman. I'm jealous because he's talking about Superman and he's talking about Supergirl. Two heroes that's related. No, the father and daughter are related. They got this going on Saturday morning. I'm in my feelings. I'm in my feelings. It's a white father with a white son talking about G.I. Joe Classified. They just celebrated going over like 4 or 5,000 or something like that. Celebrated. I got to look at me and D Real, who are knowledgeable when it comes to black characters, specifically Black Panther, and we struggling for numbers. Struggling for numbers. When based on the amount of knowledge and the amount of content that both of us have put up, we should be well past 1,000, both of us. But if we're not, and we're one of the most knowledgeable, if we're not, and we probably care like nobody else cares, how the information get out there? Who offsets the rod? Who we got that'll talk for us as loud as Rob is talking for somebody else? Who we got? Now that's a fair question. Who we got? Who we got that's just as loud as Rob or anybody else out there that's going to stand 10 toes down and be unapologetically black? Don't move at all and is comfortable with it. Who we got? Well, I know you got me and D Real, and you got some others as well. But them voices ain't gonna get louder till them numbers get loud, till them numbers grow. I.e., we can have the face off. I.e., we can share the same screen. I.e., we have folks, it ain't gotta be me. We have social media content creators that are considered just as credible, if not more so than they are, but they look like us. See, that's what we up against right now. But yeah, he has always rubbed me the wrong way as well. That was just something off. Hey man, his concerns ain't gonna be yours. I'm digging the artwork in Ultimate Black Panther more than the last two runs. Listen, they got some great artwork. Buddy is putting it down for the crown. I love what he's doing. His artwork in regards to Shorty, Okoye, I love it. He's especially Okoye's hairstyle. Good God, Lord have mercy, Jesus. What's going on, King Sigma? What's going on? Stefano Caselli been a beast on pills. Yeah, he handling his business. For 420, I would be drinking 40. Listen, I can't drink. I got a fatty liver. That's what the doctors told me. So you said it. And my birthday is April 21st. So we starting to celebrate early. We starting celebration on Friday. Yes, we bringing it in. 419, 420, 421. And we're gonna be hungover on 422. What's going on, King Simba? What they thinking with Maggot? Lamest X-Men ever. You know what? I bought the Maggot X-Men figure. I did. Hold what you got. Hold what you got. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Hold on. There we go. I just had to make sure I can remember what box he was in. Marvel Legends. They don't really. You got the retro card, then you got the regular card. It's like, hey, can y'all just put them all in one box? I'm laughing. Yeah, Theo, you got Maggot? Yeah. I got Maggot. I so y'all know when I tell y'all I'm unapologetically black, I bought Maggot because he's a black X-Men. I ain't had it in me yet just to take him out the box yet. It's like, because I don't like him like that. To your point, King Sigma, I don't like him like that. I bought him because he's black. That's it. Other than that, it's like, man. What's going on? I just want to see Jesse Aronson, aka Bedlam. I don't know when that's gonna happen. I don't know when that's gonna happen. You know more about Bedlam than they do, and you care more about Bedlam than they do. So what we finna see that character? It's a mutant. I don't think that's gonna happen in NYX. I don't. The X-Men is for the liberals to make them feel good about themselves, just like Star Wars is for the conservatives. See, I don't know what that is. Can we chop it up real quick? Okay. What's a liberal? What's a conservative? Because I don't know. I'm trying to figure out which one is which. What? How is it? Because I don't believe them labels fit. When I look at how folks get down, regardless of what political party they say they belong to, I don't believe them labels fit. Because it's at sometimes you got a liberal attitude concerning certain stuff, and sometimes you got a conservative attitude. And Conservative is not conservative and liberal is not liberal. So I don't, because I don't think you can call me a liberal. I don't think you can call me a conservative either. I think you can just call me Theo, because I'm, you know, because you okay. So is this a liberal mindset? So if somebody then okay, I'm trying to make sure I say this right. Okay, if somebody has if somebody didn't rape somebody, and we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that person raped that person. Well, my attitude about it is just once we have the trial, we know that's what that is. You know you did it. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, that's what that is. Well, I don't know what we go. My mindset is just put it on the table. Put it on the table. Let me get, and that's what that is. Because you're not being responsible with it. No different than stealing stuff. And I'm not talking about you stealing because you're hungry. I'm not talking about stealing because you need a place to stay. No, I'm talking about you just stealing just to be nasty. You stealing just to steal. Okay. Well, just show me which hand did you use? Which hand did you use? Okay, well, just put that on the table. Okay, all right then. Now, is that a conservative or is that a liberal mindset? I don't think there's anything liberal about what I just said. I don't. Now watch this. The politicians, when they don't think we looking, when they don't think we paying attention, when they out there in them streets doing what they do, drive up and down or making phone calls for folks to hit them up, do we think they being conservative then, or do we think they being liberal? Law enforcement. The perp didn't have a weapon, cell phone, Nerf gun, super soaker. Do we think the police were being liberal or conservative in their conduct when it comes to releasing the rounds from their firearm? I think it's safe to say we feel like they're being liberal. So this whole liberal conservative thing, I think that's a bunch of stuff just to keep us separated. Because I don't think, watch this. Republicans. Yeah, they might be conservative with what they want you doing, but they very liberal in how they want you to pay them. Yeah, they're very liberal when it comes to accepting money. Very, very liberal. But every politician is liberal when it comes to accepting money, right? Right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Bedlam looked so cool. Interesting take. But see, I mean, the action figure and cameo on X-Men 97. Let me go back. What you said. I just want to see. Okay. I got you. Man, man. I'm going to talk to Mr. Smith, see what I can do to get us a customized Bedlam action figure. I'm going to see what we can do. Gray, Kamoyo, D-Real, we're going to meet in the Cave of Bass and see what we can do to put something like that together. We're going to work on it, though. Bedlam, we got you. I would say fans who only read like X-Men are an odd bunch like fans who only read like Batman. Because why? Wait, I don't know. I ain't never been that person. Like, I just read one title. I think that's strange in and of itself, just reading one title because they cross over. But hey, Black Panther, I thought Gentle was healed back in the first volume of X-Men Red. Figured he didn't need the tats anymore. Watch this. We don't even know where he at right now. Last I know, Buddy was on a Rocco. Then your boy, the Eternal came down. And I ain't seen gentle since. That's not funny. That's not funny. I just ain't seen him since Uranos came in and snatched Magneto's heart. I ain't seen him since then. I don't know where he at. I don't know where he at. Steve, I've been thinking about that since I dropped the X title years ago. We are treated like background mostly in the X book. We are. That's why the only thing me and Marcus were reading X-Men was Sword and then X-Men Red. Listen, we got so much love in that book. I'm almost of the mindset where I'm just gonna go back and review the whole run, starting with Sword and go straight through. It'll include Sins of Sinister with Aurora and everything like that. But we got a lot of love. We got a lot of love. Then when you look at Sync and X-Men, we got a lot of love. We got a lot, but I guess it was too good to be true. Jubilee and them fireworks. Yeah, Jubilee and them fireworks. What's going on? What's going on? I'm sorry, but the ass whooping between two countries in the Unconquered run is something biblical. The man had all cut cars using space, using a space. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure I understand. In the Unconquered run, is something biblical. The man had all cut cars using a spades turn. Break that down for me, because I don't want to comment. Yeah. Let me know what you're talking about, because I don't want to say nothing wrong. I want to make sure I understand you, Big Tim. Kamoyo King, I agree. Other folks are giving high. Apocalypse White, yep, they are. And it's not even. But see, this is where we was at. We like, we're not gonna get. We wanted Iska. I know damn good well I wanted Iska. We were like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a nice looking action figure. Nope, not gonna get that one. Not gonna get that one. Nathaniel Richards is black. It looked that way, don't it? If they got Jonathan Majors playing him, it looked that way, don't it? That dude ain't gonna ever be black in the comics. Cartoonist Robert Wembley was forced to make the Marvel character Melina Garda lighter, even though she is a Latino and an Afro-Latina at that. When they get skin tone wrong, it's on purpose. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Dropping knowledge. Dropping knowledge. Where is Bishop? X-Men 97. That was the trade-off. We had him in the comics. We taking him out the comics. We're going to put him into the cartoon. Fortunately for some of us, we got Bishop in our house as an action figure. Both versions. Jerry curl and low cut. So you going to keep the party rolling. Everybody greeting each other. Everybody, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, because y'all did not have to do that. Bishop is my guy, and they need to put respect on Manifold's name. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. He was getting it. Like Sword, X-Men Red, he was getting it. Got rid of X-Men Red, they took him off the map. They did bring him back though. But in bringing him back, my dog is, if he not Omega level, I don't know who he is. Bishop is Omega level, since there's no upper register to the energy he absorbs. Even they just don't want to say it. That's crazy. Third Eyes and Wolverines right now. Chasing down Sabretooth, I believe. Okay. Appreciate that. Good looking on that one. Good, because I saw the Sabretooth War. Somebody did a review on it today. I didn't really check it out, and I'm not following Sabretooth run like that. So Sabretooth War like that. Bishop needs to lead a team. The closest we got to that was Bishop War College. And if y'all want me to review it, I can. I did collect it. The series is so. That's my honest opinion of it. But if y'all would like for me to review it, I can drop it. but we do have it. Um, yep, survival of the fittest for mutants and some humans if they're worthy, like Nathaniel X is true. I'm not checking. You ain't checking. Black Panther, where's Anarchist? Hickman's Beyonders look straight up alien. They did. They did. They did. They did. Was Wraith revived during Krakoa? I don't believe so. Ain't seen him. Ain't seen him. The only X-Men character I'm looking forward to reading this Storm when she get her new. That's it. That's it. The only one I'm really checking for is Aurora Solo, and I'm slightly interested in what Jeffrey Thorne putting out. That's it. What you just said. Shout out to him. Are they trying to low key I'm not. I think what they tried to do, not saying they're right or wrong, is if a female character is going to be the leader or is the primary, is the protagonist of that comic, they wanted to assign a female writer there. That's all I'm saying. Um, they choose which characters you get. The writer has the right and the boundaries they dictate. They couldn't have gave me that book. That book that they gave E, Exceptional X-Men, especially because I would be looking at it as you're messing with my career as a writer. I just had Black Panther. You didn't give me the same amount of time frame that you gave the previous writer, and her writing was better. I know some of us, and especially me and my brother D Real, we talked about story arcs, how we had gotten used to as kids, as adults, story arcs that take maybe 2 issues, 3 issues at the most, sometimes one. But to get a story arc that's 6 issues long, 10 issues long, that's a novel. That's a novel. It's supposed to be a little bit different than that. That said, her run was better than No Boys. So you give her Exceptional X-Men with that ain't Jean Grey. Like people like, well, Theo, what you got against Emma Frost and Kate Pride? Nothing. That's not Rogue. That ain't Jean Grey. That's not Aurora Monroe. That's what that is. Like if we talking female leads, you need three. You need one of them three. That's not what that is. that ain't what that is. So no. I watched New Mutual reviews from some so-called comic fan. Nan one of them mentioned whitewashing. And let me just say this. They don't see it the way you do. You know what that color means to you. It means nothing to them. If it did, they get it right. The only color that matters to them, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, is their color. Clark Kent is going to look like Clark Kent. Bruce Wayne is going to look like Bruce Wayne. That's what that is. Hell, they went above and beyond to make sure Stephen Amell looked like Oliver Queen. The only and we can say what we want to say about Grant Gustin, about how he looked, about Barry Allen. The mannerisms, see the role and not the actor, that was Barry Allen. That was way more Barry Allen than Ezra Miller could ever be on his best day. Grant Gustin is more Barry Allen on his worst day than Ezra Miller is on his best day. So they gonna always get theirs right. What we have to do though, as a people, is stop making excuses for our characters being gotten wrong. What we would do is we would go on social media, which is embarrassing for me as a black person. We'll go on social media and challenge another black person for wanting to get the character right. Damn. We'll go on social media and make excuses for them getting the black character wrong when we know damn good and well they never getting the white character wrong. We know damn good and well. We will go on social media and tell our other black folks to wait for the black character to be done right when they dropping news left and right. Oh, the white character gonna be done right. Say less. We got the white character on deck. As black folks, it be us. It's hard to go toe to toe with somebody who don't give a damn about you when the person who should be in your corner is saying it's okay. When the person in your corner is low-key telling you to give them the benefit of the doubt. Somebody said it themselves. Somebody said it a while ago, but it's true. And I don't like doing the video from this aspect. As long as you feel like your Lord and Savior looks like them, as long there's no way in the world you can ever rise up and truly oppose the enemy if the person you're worshiping in your mind looks like your enemy. There's no way. Because subconsciously, you gonna feel like you're raising your hand against your Lord and Savior. And if you love your Lord and Savior, you're never going to raise your hand, let alone your voice, at your Lord and Savior. And way too many of us look at our Lord and Savior as looking like them. Well, you know what? Their Lord and Savior don't look like us. What? You even say that again? Their Lord and Savior don't look like us. That's why they don't see nothing wrong with what they do in regards to us. Because as far as their Lord and Savior is concerned, that looks like them, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Now, that's just common damn sense. I don't know why we keep bucking against that. I don't know why we keep acting like, no, that ain't what that is. No, 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 no. Did you watch did you watch WrestleMania? I watched it. Did you see how awkward it looked for Jimmy and Jay Uso to be wrestling each other? Yeah, it looked like they put they all into it, but it looked wrong, didn't it? It looked like they really didn't want to be doing it, didn't it? Regardless of how much they wanted to give us a good showing, it looked like, by and large, them two brothers that do love each other. Like, them brothers love each other like it's no tomorrow. Like, and honestly, if you are a WWE fan, what did you see? Well, you saw Jay and Jimmy go out Friday night and promote what they were going to be, I'm sorry, Friday afternoon, and promote WrestleMania. Guess who Jay had with him? Jay had his son and Jimmy's daughter. Yee. Well, if them two brothers really love each other, and you could tell as a fan watching WrestleMania, they really don't put hands on each other like that at all. Like they probably fight solo more than they fight each other. Well, yeah, you're gonna have a hard time raising your hand up against your oppressor if the person you pray to look like your oppressor. And that's just common sense. They don't get too damn about you like that. America Chavez was also yep. I don't know who that was in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. We still ain't got an America Chavez action figure, but watch this. I rock with my brothers and sisters. I do. I do. Yeah. My brown brothers and sisters, I'm rocking with y'all. I bought the American Chavez action figure. I'm mad at how she looked. Because that ain't how she look in the comics. And they ain't give us no comic book version. But I did get the sister. I did. I don't know who that is, though. But yeah, they damn sure whitewashed it. But watch this. That was easy. Because who was going to complain about America Chavez if the number one demographic in comics is the white European male? Right. Okay, well, America Chavez is Hispanic. Okay, who checking for her? Who gonna make sure they get it right? Now, I don't mind checking Watch this. I don't mind being a de facto person that's gonna check for all the minorities, all the ethnicity. I don't mind. I don't mind. I will be the police. I ain't gonna do it by myself. I know some other brothers and sisters that be more than happy to go out there and make sure they get it right. But you know what's gonna be the frustrating part of it? It's gonna be us chirping at us. I don't care nothing about the other person. I'm just so we clear. I expect them to chirp. I don't care about them chirping. When we start chirping at one another, and you know damn good and well you don't know what you talking about and you chirping at me, I gotta ask why. Why a brother and sister that know they don't know chirping at a brother and sister they know does know? Can't fight two fights at the same time. I can't. The Storm book is what I'm looking for, and that is if the writer leads her back to T'Challa. Otherwise, it's a hard pass. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out, and for me, because me and Kamoyo doing two different things, I'm gonna check it out if for no other reason, just to be able to throw some flags on the play, if that's what it is. What I ain't fishing to do is I ain't fishing to let them just throw that queen out there like that, and they say what the hell ever, and ain't none of us reading. Now I ain't let John Ridley get away with that. I ain't gonna let nobody else get away with that. If Storm is the only black person in her own book, then it's no different than the usual X-Men stuff. Hopefully, Gentle there. Hopefully Roberto there. I don't know. Hopefully Roberto there. Hopefully Sync there. You think somebody. Maybe Prodigy. No. X-Men NYC. NYX. That's where Prodigy showing up at. Comic Power on YouTube made an excellent Black Mutant casting video. Okay. Send me the link, Steezel. Asiatic New Orleans is 80% black. I live here. Damn sure live. If I can BS Miss Marvel into the X-Men, why isn't Miles in there? Miles don't need it. Miles got an X-Men tie-in. What was going on with Miss Marvel, and I said it last year when everybody was talking about Miss Marvel, you want Miss Marvel to tap into a certain demographic, but you don't want Miss Marvel to overlap your demographic, i.e. she has the embiggening powers. That's too similar to Reed Richards. You don't want her to take away any of Reed Richards' perceived thunder. Okay, you got a movie coming out. You got Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige said kill off the character. I can tell you why I think he said it. I can tell you why I think he said it. Well, you got that character getting ready to show up in the X-Men comic books, looking nothing like what she's getting ready to show up in the movies. That's a bad marketing decision. I try to tell people that. Oh, no, it's going to be all right. No, it's not. From a marketing standpoint, it's not okay. From a comic book standpoint, it's not okay. You want synergy, i.e., you want everything matching up, lining up. Comic book, movie, merch. You want it all lining up. Well, Kevin Feige is over the movies. He don't read the comic books. He don't read the comic books. He don't care. So he said, kill off the damn character. That killed the momentum of the movie. You bring the character back. You put it in the X-Men. You change her damn costume. You literally made the character unfamiliar to comic book fans. Who you think checked out? Comic book fans. You got movie fans who will sit up there and are probably no different than Black Panther fans will sit up there and argue her power set with comic book fans. You have them who sit up there and probably argue with comic book fans as to whether or not she's a mutant or she's an inhuman. Argue with comic book fans as to what roster she's on right now. That's what you get when you got the foolishness from the MCU. My brother, D Real in the building. My brother, y'all make sure y'all check us out on Friday night. We're going to make it do what it do. Be loud and push about your black character. Bump on that weight and that respectability politics foolish. Absolutely. Absolutely. If they can sit up there and now watch this. There's nothing wrong with admitting that you're wrong. We've been wrong all the time. I done been wrong before. I'm going to be wrong again. So it's nothing, no shame in that. But if folks can sit up here and say, wait one day, and then the press come out the next day and say, Tony Stark is going to be in the Iron Man game. That's not a good look. 2 days later, press come out and say, Logan is going to be in the Wolverine game along with a whole slew of other Marvel characters. And we sitting up here still like this, scratching our head about whether or not T'Challa going to be in his own game. That's not a good look. That's not a good look, especially when they're using a black person as the mouthpiece. See, you got to be careful when you're black. Because, see, they'll use you as a black person to go out there and keep the peace with other black folks. Meanwhile, while they send you out there to tell your black folks to stay calm, they in the back room taking care of their people. So while you got your back turned to them, telling your black folks to calm down, your black folks looking over your shoulder, looking at what they're doing for their own people. While you got your back turned. That's how that's playing out. You got your back turned trying to tell black folks to calm down. The black folks you talking to looking over your shoulder, looking at what everybody else getting. And they're like, turn around and look. Turn around, turn around. You steadily telling black folks to calm down. You won't turn around and look and see what's going on. If you just turn around and see what was going on, you wouldn't keep telling black folks to calm down or telling them to wait. You wouldn't. But it, like I said, God is good. All the time, God is good. Yep. I like that. I like that the fact that somebody could say that, God revealed that, because that wasn't me. God showed that, and then 48 hours later, God be like, just in case you thought I was playing, let me show you this right here. So next time somebody else say wait on the Black Panther game, as whether or not T'Challa's in it, wash their face with this. Wash their face with this, and they should leave you alone. Feeling rather executive, Brother Real. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it. That's it. What's going on, Mr. Campbell? That's it. Hey, listen. Shout out to Big Chris. We worked together with Best Buy in Best Buy ages ago. Watch this. Christopher Campbell. We opened up the Best Buy in Tallahassee ages ago. That's not the most important thing. That's not what sticks out to me in regards to him. I've been following him from afar, if I can say that. We've been knowing each other. Best Buy, one of those Facebook friend requests. You know, you scroll, you see friend pop up on your timeline. You like some stuff every now and then. Every now and then you see him going about your business and everything. He's a single father. He's a single father. Daughter. Black man. Now let me lean into the camera, because see, now this is when I get serious, and this is when I get really pissy. That's a black man. No differently than me, he's got a female as a child. That's Frank Rambo. I'm Frank Rambo. So if I ever get pissed about a black father not showing up on screen, it's because I'm a black father. It's because I know way too many other black fathers that let this country tell it we don't exist. Let way too many of our people tell it we ain't on duty. So when you have the opportunity to put a black father front and center on screen, on camera, it matters. It should matter to you as a black male. So if I got heat that you don't know, I got heat that you don't know, and you didn't listen. It was easier to ridicule. It was easier for you to go do a damn video to get your damn clicks and likes up. But learn, study about a black character, that represents black men, especially black fathers, you couldn't be damn bothered. You put way more work into doing a damn video to ridicule somebody that cared about a black father. It's way too many of us out there like that. That said, I'm glad that it's a black father that's raising a black daughter that I work with, that's still living, that can still be acknowledged. So I'm going to acknowledge him on this show. Salute, King. Because let America tell it, you ain't worth a damn. And let some of your black fellow Americans tell it, you don't matter. I'm here to tell you you do. I'm sorry. I've been staring at Maggot and Ollie's for a minute now. Might well go and get him. He black. You might well go and get him, dog. He black. And watch this. If we don't get him, who gonna get him? Exactly. I don't either. Let me tell you something. I remember when Dan dropped one of them damn slugs. He was doing the Hasbro Pulse review. He dropped the slug on the table. I automatically knew who the hell that was. He was like, well, who do y'all think this is? I'm like, man, nobody want that action figure. I was like, man, don't nobody want that action figure, dog. Like, I knew who it was for. Like, we don't know who that can be. Man, that's Maggot. An action figure that nobody was asking for. Who you think I would rather have? Maggot or Sync? Maggot or Prodigy? Maggot or Frenzy? Maggot or Temple? I'm just letting you know, that's not the action figure I'm checking for. It ain't at all. It ain't at all. I'm a realist. D-Real saying, I live in a city where liberals will put up a BLM sign and act just like conservative with it, bro. That part right there. That part right there. Not sure I see how Star Wars is for conservative. Lucas seems a fairly lefty. Kennedy is a classic Hollywood live. That's what I said. Like, I don't know. And if I don't know, I ain't talking on it. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't talking on it. What about Dave Filoni? I don't know. See, I don't know. SJ that looks at the majority of his fandom. There's a reason why stormtroopers outnumber Jedi at the cons. I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I don't know enough to talk. I don't. Dave is like George Jr., right? But the fan base ain't the creator. Conservatives tend to just see aesthetics and miss the substance at the Kamoyo Kid. Most fandoms are filled with races and sexes. I'm learning up something new. I'm learning something. So you saying the Black Panther fan group, we different? So you saying recast T'Challa is different? That was you, because you said, I guess we would be. I guess we, because you said, damn. They see themselves as the rebellion, but not like the empire. Oh, well, I'm a Wakandan. I gotta watch how I say this. Like, I told you he think he that dude. No, he don't. But in Wakanda, my military advisor is gay. I don't get caught up in stuff like that. My military advisor is gay. He married to a white dude. That both of them then defended Wakanda loyally. By the way, my sister, she's intelligent. She is. Damn, I got a female that's a general. I got a white adopted brother. Come on now. I got a white adopted brother. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I got a white adopted brother. I got a white adopted brother. I got a gay best friend. And it's a female over the army that's watching me. Like my life, it's a female safeguarding me, the throne. My adopted brother, he protecting the whole damn nation. Damn, I'm good. So I guess that's why, as a fan group, I'm good over here. Because it's very well integrated over here. Very, very well integrated. The 501st Legion are the largest group of Imperial. Good God Almighty, Jesus. Damn, 501. My Little Pony was in no way created for white incel pedos, and yet the fan base ended up littered with bronies. Okay, wow, that's crazy. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. What was the space defense program called under Reagan? Y'all going somewhere with this? Star Wars. Thank you. Boy, y'all out of control. Yes, it was it was an analogy. What is your point? Y'all, when Finn was revealed to be a stormtrooper, the hate was heavy. Now that was true. I ain't understand. But watch this. That let me know right then and there, Star Wars ain't ever been for me. Cause let them tell it, couldn't no stuff. As far as the Star Wars, when they got upset about Finn being a stormtrooper, I was like, so ain't no black people in Star Wars? That's it? Just Billy D. Williams and Samuel L. Jackson, that's it? Just two. It's a big damn galaxy. All them stormtroopers. Y'all mad about one being a brother. Oh, I would hate for everybody else to take off their damn helmet. I would hate for anybody else to take off their damn helmet because y'all mad about one. Y'all mad about one black stormtrooper over 3 movies? So your mindset is there should be no black stormtroopers. All them damn stormtroopers, hundreds of them, and none of them should be black. That's why I say Star Wars ain't for me. They ain't for me. Steezer, they lost their itch. I have a Finn helmet on my truck. It looks like it. Listen, they ain't for. I'm a Trekkie. I'm a Trekkie. Nicole, I ain't never heard nobody get mad at me about. No, I'm a Trekkie. I'm a Trekkie. Their Lord and Savior looks like Caesar Boy. I'm just saying, I'm a Trekkie. I ain't even. America Chavez got butchered, whitewashed her, and changed her personality power. Name only. Adam Bashir, America Chavez, Monica Rambeau, T'Challa, son of T'Chaka, Carol Danvers. That was a nice little squad. That was a nice little squad. It was. Might upset some folks though, because the ratio was off a little bit. 5. We had 5. We had 5. We had 2 men, 3 women, so that ratio was fine. But I think the fact that we had more black characters in that comic than anything else, because America Chavez is Chavez, right? So in that comic, we only had 1 white character, female. So I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Like, that's all I'm saying. One of the most butcher heroes in the MCU for sure. He's the video. We got that, okay. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Kamoyo got a video. We got that highlighted and everything like that. Damn right. Truth, facts. Any fan based in the millions will have loud, racist, and sexist. Okay, that makes sense. What's going on, Mr. Martin? What's going on? What's going on? While Prince Jakar, head of the Wakanda military, is still being positioned. We ain't no need to worry about that one. He ain't coming no time soon. So far we covered lack of valuable black X-Men in Jobu. Okay, so for the inundated in Jobu, Black Panther, the first one. And Jobu was created specifically for the movie. That is not T'Chaka's brother, period. Now, Njobu as a character didn't exist until 2018. Let me say that one more time. That character did not exist until 2018. Prior to then, we did not know who Eric's mother and father were. We knew the story. We knew the story. The 2018 Killmonger miniseries, it follows Eric's origin. It just names his daddy. Before then, his daddy never had a damn name. Eric is not T'Challa's cousin. Sion is T'Chaka's younger brother. Sion does not have a child named Njobu. I'm sorry, Njadaka. Sion's name is not Njobu. Sion does not have a nickname as Njobu. Does not have an alias as Njobu. Let me say it one more time. Njobu as a character was not created until 2018. Do you know what came out in 2018? Black Panther. So while they went back and retconned Eric's father to be named Njobu, just so you as a movie film fan could take your happy ass to the comic book store and see who Eric's daddy's name was. That's a limited series. You should have picked up another comic book. You fell in love with Eric Killmonger based on the way he was portrayed by Michael B. Jordan and written by Ryan Coogler. You went to the comic book store and that's all you checked for was Killmonger. That don't make you a Black Panther fan. It don't make you credible to get involved in comic book conversations. It makes you casual. Saying something like that to a Black Panther comic book fan is no different than you sitting up saying to an X-Men comic book fan that Rogue and Logan were the original 5. If you can understand that sounds stupid as hell, then you should be able to understand how stupid you sound when you say something like Njobu. Because the running joke in Recast T'Challa is who the hell is Njobu? You're not educating anybody as a Black Panther fan referencing Njobu. You're proving your laziness and your stupidity, regardless of who you are. You're not gonna ever sit up here and quote movie history in regards to white comic book characters. So why in the hell are you doing it in regards to the Black comic book character? If you Black and you doing it, it says a lot. It says a lot about why we find ourselves as Black Americans in the state that we find ourselves in, because you keep signing up for your own damn downfall. Stop being stupid. So, devaluing Black Panther. We ain't got there yet. I'm on a roll. Devaluing Black Panther on video, purpose or accidental? That's a fair question. As I alluded to before, turning 56 on Sunday, I've seen a lot, experienced a lot, played a lot. From the arcades where you took a whole bunch of quarters to the Atari 5200 to the Mattel Intellivision. Been playing video, learn how to read by reading comic books. Understanding the pigmentation colorization process when it comes to comic books. Understanding artists. and their interpretation of a character when it comes to comic books. Why in the hell is it when I sit up here and I'm looking at anything Black Panther related regarding the video games, it's always a damn question. I've been playing video games for ages, decades, and ain't ever had to ask no damn question regarding the superhero video game I was playing. I knew who was in it. I knew who the protagonist was. I knew who the antagonist was. If it was a Batman game, it was Bruce Wayne and the damn Joker. If it was Spider-Man, it was Peter Parker and Doc Damn Ock. I don't know why in the hell I got black folks sitting up here acting like they don't know it's supposed to be T'Challa in a Black Panther video game. I don't know why black folks who sitting up here who didn't play various skins in regards to white comic book characters, we sitting up here and acting like it's okay that Azuri look like that. Let the devs figure it out. No, you shouldn't have never put it out there like that. You black. Why are you apologizing for being black? Why are you apologizing for knowing black? Why are you apologizing for caring about a black character? That black character should have came out right. So if I got to throw the flag on the damn ground, if I got to plant my pole in the ground for being unapologetically black, then no black comic book fan should be effing with 1943, especially if you're a Black Panther fan. Hell, I'll go you one better. If you're a Captain America fan, why you effing with that damn game? Because Cap shouldn't have his damn shield. I ain't thirsty for T'Challa like that. Not well, I take, watch this, a bastardized product of T'Challa. I'm not accepting any bastardized product of Wakanda, point blank, period. If Karama Horn can get the Dora Milaje handbook right, why the hell the video game company can't get 1943 in my Black Panther video game right? If the brother can get Black Panther declassified right, why my video game companies can't get my damn video game right in regards to Black Panther? I'm not settling for nothing else. And I'm not accepting no damn excuses. What I'm going to do is ask you why you call yourself to be hardcore black, blacker than me. Some of y'all darker than me. Some of y'all darker than me. Some of y'all more militant than me. Or at the very least, you talk like it. Well, I'm trying to figure out if that's what that is, and you know what I know, and you can't, and you claim to care like I care, if not care more. Why you checking for either one of these damn games when you know they don't honor the canon of the damn character you say you love and care about? That ain't no question I gotta answer. That ain't no question I gotta answer. I done played quite a few Batman games. They got them right. I done played quite a few Spider-Man games. They got them right. I done played some X-Men games, quite a few of them. They got them right. Hell, I own Avengers, I'm going to say Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. They got it right. Hell, Deadpool got a video game. They got it right. Hell, Pacific Rim got a damn video game. They got it right. So they can get all them other damn games right regarding all them other IPs, but I got to sit over here and look stupid in regards to some colorization. And you finna explain it away to me like I ain't 56. You finna explain it to me like I'm damn 12. Like I don't understand the process. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stay right here. I ain't stupid, and you ain't either. So let's stop talking to each other like we stupid. If you want to accept that foolishness, you accept that foolishness. If the explanation is good to you, then it's good to you. But don't talk to me. I'm too damn old for them worn out ass excuses. I'm too experienced for that stupid ass nonsense you finna try to feed to me. And I'm older than you, so I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. So let's just stop with that. Let's stop telling our people to accept that stupidity. Let's stop suggesting that. You know better, I know better. Let's make sure our people know better, and let's stop trying to ask, let's stop doing that. If I had one gripe, one issue with my peers, it's that whole weight nonsense. If I had one issue with my peers, it's that whole telling folks that look like you, our fellow brothers and sisters, to accept less than. That gets on my last damn nerves, because that's been going on before your black ass was born. Because if I'm older than you, that means I was sick and tired of it before you got here. I was sick and tired of that before you got here. So you saying it right now is making me feel some type of way, because you supposed to be saying better. When you know better, you do better. That's what they say. Make sure I stay up here. So we about up out of here. We about up out of here. And I like to end it with a good note. Yeah, we go, because we didn't went hard in the paint. I like to end it with a good note. Shout out to G.I. Joe Classified. I know you're like, damn, wait, hold on, Theo, G.I. Joe. Shout out to him, yes. Shout out to G.I. Joe Classified. This is when I introduced Metaverse into the conversation, Metaverse customs and everything like that. So you like action figures, I like action figures, you collect action figures, we all collect action figures. So Valorverse up the ante with this pack right here. If you collect action figures, you want to customize action figures, you can't go wrong with these head sculpts. That said, y'all know I ordered some of the grunt head sculpts. The grunt head sculpt, I'm bringing that in right here. I got 4 of those. Now, the grunt head sculpt is no different than the shield head sculpt. I got 3 of those. So the thing is that what you have to do is pop the head sculpt off, right? And put one of those head sculpts on. The grunt head sculpt works beautifully with Stalker, and Stalker looks amazing with the helmet on, by the way. Yeah, you got the beret on. He put that helmet on. My dog looked like a whole beast out there and everything like that. So that's beautiful. That said, G.I. Joe did up the ante. They say, okay, Valorverse, you coming with that 10-pack? Okay. We got something for you. With their newest action figures, Clutch, Shockwave, and Wreckage. Those action figures, they come with helmets too. And their helmets look more like this than a little bit, but their helmets are bigger. They're able to take the helmet. Yes, G.I. Joe Classified, Hasbro, I'm giving you your flowers. They made the helmet so you could just put the helmet on top of the figure's head. What do I mean when I say that? Well, you got Clutch. Clutch got a low hairstyle. But the other action figures, Wreckage and Shockwave, their head sculpts look like this. So they got the skull mask on, right? So G.I. Joe Classified, they have the helmet where you just sit the helmet on top of it and it slides down. Now, what does that mean for us as a community? Rock With Me Nation, Council of Wakanda, Black Panther Fan Group, Recast the Chopper. What I always like to say, if you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. Well, y'all know I have been doing business with Metaverse Customs. Y'all know I've been doing business with him in regards to that. So I reached out to Metaverse Customs this weekend and inquired about helmets that do the same thing. While we have not been able to come across those G.I. Joe, because it's a file thing, We haven't been able to come across that file. I'm saying that so if somebody in the Rock With Me Nation comes across that file, you let me know. That said, he has come across some files that would benefit us as a action figure community, i.e., we don't have to keep switching out head sculpts. We would just be able to buy those head sculpts and just pop them on top of our action figure. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you what he said to me. He said it would be a $25 setup cost. So what does that mean? That means somebody's going to wind up paying the setup cost one time, $25, probably going to be me. It would be $15 for each piece. That's what he said. So that's $15 per head sculpt. What we would have to do is just know the size. I'm going to wind up chopping it up with him probably tomorrow, let him know the size of the head sculpts that we'd be looking at. $10 shipping costs. So what does that mean to you as a member of the Rock? Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I'm probably going to send that $25 off to him. I send that $25 off to him. That's a one-time setup cost. Ain't got to be done no more. That means whenever we want it, whenever you want it, whenever I want it, all we doing is paying for the sculpt, 15 pieces. $15, I'm sorry, per piece. So I want to make sure I got that information out to the Rock With Me Nation. Let's see here. I want to make sure I keep up now. I love that Valorverse got Hasbro trying to keep up. Yeah, boy, look here. I said, okay, yeah, y'all apply that pressure. Yeah, boy, listen to him. It's good for the community when you got competitors sharpening each other. Tomorrow night, y'all can end it on a high note. You petty. Gather some wood, time to stoke the fire. Yes, sir. I asked that same question. Who was in Joe over there on X today? What in? I was surprised. I didn't. Man, nobody know what that character is. Nobody know who that dude is. Just wait. No T'Challa, no Blade yet. No agency for no urgency for Sam. No development of Monica. No legs for Rhodey. No nothing for Shooty or Riri just yet. And a race swap Wonder Man. That's what. Bro, come on. Come on. That's what that'll get you. That's exactly what that'll get you. All that right there. So yes, sir. Listen, that's my time. Y'all hit me up. Action figure community. Rock With Me Nation. Like I said, we doing this for the culture. Want to make sure we got everything that we have. I'm gonna do my best to make sure that you have what I have. Also, Astonishing Wolverine and that Superior Spider-Man, they sold out, but they not coming out till September or August. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm not doing pre-order 6 months out. It's not that's crazy. Not doing that. But if you do want to do those pre-orders, just understand. You see how I got that second angel here? Yeah, because you be forgetting stuff and you don't know they still got your card tied to it and you didn't forgot to cancel it. So you do what you're gonna do. Other than that, I'm out. Thank y'all so much for joining me this evening. Hopefully you got from this what I was doing my best to deliver. In the meantime, in between time, click, like, share, subscribe. We are getting older. I want to be able to talk to you and not talk about you. So take care of yourself. My brother D Real is coming to y'all tomorrow, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you got your notifications on. Also, no telling when Grand Madam Tarot, my mentor, is going to be dropping her tarot readings. So you make sure you got your notifications on for her as well. It's a big family over here. We do care about the character. We do care about one another. Don't mean we don't gonna always agree though, right? Right. We got to be able to disagree. We got to be able to be fine, be okay with agreeing to disagree. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.